Can you remind everybody one more time, October 26th, this Sunday, what's happening? How can they watch? And then why should they watch you?
All right, so October 26th, go ahead and catch me over at Fury. We're going to be fighting for the amateur 205-pound championship, and you're not going to want to miss it because it's going to be fireworks the whole fight. So let's get it.
This is Gardy with Clear Life Media, Clear Life Combat. I have a guest that's zooming in. We're going to get him introduced and find out about an event that's coming up this weekend and why you need to know about it. Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, man?
All right. If someone hasn't met you before, what's your name? And then what's coming up on Sunday?
All right, so my name is David Puente, aka Taco. That's what everybody calls me. This Sunday on October 26th, I'm going to be fighting for the 205 amateur title for Fury, and it's going to be one y'all's not going to want to miss.
So the guy that you're fighting, he's out here from Houston. He has a couple fights. There's some video. Have you seen any of the fights, and how do you think it's going to go?
I've seen a few of his fight videos, and I know he's very, persistent on that forward pressure and stuff. But I'm used to being the one giving the forward pressure, so it's going to be a great, fun fight of styles.
Yes. So is that your style? I guess describe it. You're always you're pushing the pace, or how's it going?
I would like to think that I would push the pace, but I would more like to say I'm pushing my pace and making them fight my fight.
Mm-hmm. Where are you from? Where do you train out of?
I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and my home gym is going to be House of Jiu Jitsu. We're going to be located in like the Southtown area of downtown.
Yes. House of Jiu Jitsu. I was Fury just had an event that was last week. It was in San Antonio. There were some House of Jiu Jitsu guys there putting on a show. Like, honestly, I guess describe to me what that MMA program and some of these fighters are coming out, and describe yourself. Why do people need to be watching?
Man, there's so many things being built over there at House of Jiu Jitsu right now that it's just one big cooking pot. And everybody who's involved when it comes to all the teammates and even all the other students over at the gym, they all play a big piece into creating us as fighters.
Yes.
And shoot, there's a whole bunch more. Like y'all guys just got like a sprinkle of what y'all were able to see on Friday. But like there's so much more that not just me, but like my teammates and stuff are able to do and perform
Yeah.
for Fury in the future.
Man, his name slipped my mind right now, but he was a flyweight, 125, that spinning back fist. And then the fight could have been ended. It looked like it probably should have been.
My
Then he
boy
got on top.
Draco, my boy Drake went in there, man. Drake Lopez went in there, did hit that spinning elbow, and then went ahead and wrapped him up with that armbar. Nice and clean, nice and clean.
Yeah, the video showed that I was like, man, this fight did not go on that long. That was perfect. The fight could have been stopped. Armbar, stopped the fight. That was, I mean, there was a lot of finishes and, guys out there giving it all in the cage and decisions and all that stuff. But I was like, that was nice. That was nice to watch.
Highlight reel worthy, man, for sure.
Yeah. Even talking about your coach who over there runs House of Jiu-Jitsu, I believe he's going to be on Submission Hunter Pro 100.
Yes, yes, yes. So my the professor and owner of the gym, his name is Jacob Landon. He's the black belt at the school. He's done so much for like all of our development when it comes to MMA and even the grappling aspect of it.
Yes. I think it was like over 3 years ago. I did a podcast with him through Zoom, talking about he had a grappling match coming up in Houston at the time, and talking about House of Jiu Jitsu downtown. He was like, man, growing up in here, and just some of his story. He fought at the highest level in MMA, kind of giving back to the community, all the stuff. And I haven't had the chance to go to House of Jiu Jitsu, but I want to. But looking at the gym, it looks like just downtown San Antonio, which I love San Antonio as a city, and then a beautiful facility, big enough to have events. It's just like a top of the line facility, it appears.
Dude, it's great. We have big bay doors that we leave open, and shoot, you could even hear the locals around the corner playing their music, passing by with their cars and stuff, bro. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's awesome. Great vibe.
Yeah. Talk to me. Why did you start training? How did you find MMA?
Well, started boxing at 17, probably stopped like around 19, 18 and a half, somewhere right there. But it's only because of financials. Once you can't pay the bills, it's like, damn, can't train anymore. But I started jujitsu probably around 24. I just thought it'd be something fun to do. I was always with homies who knew how to do jujitsu, and they would teach me things. So I was just always like involved and interested in it. So I ended up training. Maybe I did like the 1 week trial or something. Ended up subbing like a few people right off the bat, and then the school noticed, and they offered. They're like, "Hey man, why don't you just join in full time and start jujitsu?" And I went to. That's where it started.
Awesome. So this is a title fight, 205. Having a title in Fury from the top to the bottom, it's a big deal. Where do you want to take this, MMA thing or combat sports with your life and career?
I mean, for sure, everybody wants to go to the pros, and I do too. I want to go into the UFC, shit, even one championship, whatever opportunity I can get. But when I really think about it, it's just like ever since I started this martial arts journey, it's always taken me into a positive direction. And I'm just gonna keep writing this out until we get to where we are good. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make right and do good for my family. And shit, I'm coming for that contract, man. I'm after this fight, man. I want that contract. I'm trying to make this money. So.
Yes. You mentioned your family. Have they been a big source of support for you, or is there any surprise whenever you decided to start fighting in a cage?
Yeah, I mean, obviously at the beginning of when everybody starts something, there's always going to be people like, man, I don't know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But, like over time, once you like, I guess, prove and show them like, hey, man, I'm putting in the work and these are the results, I'm already fighting for a title, fought for another title, got another title, like, it's just proof in the pudding. Like there's just nothing else they can do but support, and they've been so great with all the support, buying the T-shirts and coming to the shows and promoting the posters and everything. Doing great, man.
Yeah, you mentioned fighting for a title. I think for another promotion, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
I got
you
the 185 amateur title for Tapper Scrap.
Yeah, and Tapper Scrap is a great promotion. We get to work with them, as well. 185 there, 205 here. Do you feel comfortable at both?
Dude, yeah, man. I feel real good and real healthy right now going down to 205. But I think once I make my pro debut, I'm probably going to be going back down to 85.
Yeah, I think one of your teammates, does he have the 185 for Fury, the Emmy title?
Yeah, my boy Dorian, light skinned Tyson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that was amateur series 57. So I mean, it seems like y'all are trying to make a little collection. That's why it makes sense why you
Oh
wouldn't
man.
try and
Like
fight for
the
the
Infinity
185.
Stones, man. We're trying to get all the belts over there, man. Like having Dorian there as a training partner is so good because my boy fights all the way from 70. Shit, he could even probably take somebody at 205 if he needs to, you know what I mean? But like it's always good to have such a high skilled teammates over there, man.
Yes. So I remember Dorian winning that title fight, and somebody handed him like as they're about to announce like the winner, belt him and everything else. Somebody hands him a drink, and I'm pretty
Yep.
sure it was like a seltzer. Or it was something like he probably shouldn't have in the cage, and he opened it up, held it up, and took a drink. Is this real life? Like, is this happening? I just remember
Oh, that
that.
Stone Cold shit, man.
That was one of the funniest things that I'd in a moment. But then obviously, the Texas, the departments there and all that stuff, the states like,
They had
no,
to go
no,
in and lock it in
no,
real
take this
quick.
away. He stuck in a drink or something, but that was definitely a moment. Yeah, shout out Dorian Bryant, uh, 185 Fury champion.
Oh
Awesome.
yeah.
Who else y'all have coming out of House of Jiu Jitsu? It seems like I just see a new name pop up on a card. Y'all are everywhere.
Dude, man, we got a few up and comers, a few people who just got with us. They're definitely in the development phase and doing good with their smokers. Bigger names I'd like to shout out. Shoot, we just saw Carlos last week take somebody's leg. He's definitely been working a lot. We got Draco coming in with some more fights. We got his brother Drew. We got Christian Sanchez coming through. Man, dude. Like I said, we got some young ones coming in and cooking into the pot. Y'all guys will be hearing from them soon, coming into the Fury scene and everything. So
Yes. So how does it feel coming from, San Antonio, representing San Antonio, coming down to Houston, facing a guy that, is from here, has multiple fights in Houston with Fury? What would be his home
yeah,
turf?
yeah, man, it's definitely going into enemy territory and just trying to be not trying, but being comfortable in enemy territory. You know what I mean? Most of my fights have been away from San Antonio. I've only been able to fight in San Antonio for Fury one time. It was back when they were in Cowboys Dance Hall. So, I mean, it was a good core memory, you know. And, but I mean, I've kind of already used to the travel to be like, all right, we're got to go over here to go kick somebody's ass and then bring the dub home, you know?
Yeah. Can you share a
Yeah,
little
it
bit
feels
of
real good.
your game plan? Because I know Steven, we had the chance to do a film with him, some video, and I've seen his
Mhm.
fights. They call him the Terminator. That's what his coach does because he
The
does just keep
Terminator.
going forward. And some of the shots that he's taking, there's some heavy shots, and then it almost seems like there's
Mhm.
that point where there's like the other person gets gassed out. He just doesn't stop. Finish. Arm
Mhm.
triangle on a guy. Another dude. I think he was like a college football player who maybe came out a little bit hot. But some of these guys, and no disrespect to Steven, but looking at the two of them, I'm like, oh, this guy looks like he's an athlete, like D1 football player, and then Steven goes out there and finds a way to win.
And that just outworks him. And that's the thing, man. He's got that motor and you just be outworking people. So
Yeah. So what's
like that's the thing.
yeah, what's your plan?
Shoot, usually it's the other way around for me, but shit, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go fill it out and see how it goes, man. You know, I mean, yeah, I have a game plan and stuff, and probably gonna stick to it. But you know, we're gonna go out there, fill it out, see how it feels. I definitely do have the experience over him, so uh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is there anybody else from the gym that's going to be on this card as well, or is it just you?
No, unfortunately, it's just gonna be me dolo. But you know, we're definitely gonna have the gym watching. A few people headed out there, so the support system is definitely gonna be there.
Are you a fan of basketball?
Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How the Spurs going to look this season?
Man, the Spurs gonna look kind of good this season, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they're probably gonna do play in, maybe even the 6, 7 seed. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it really
They're
depends.
looking nice.
I look, Wimbenyama, they're like some of the rankings, like he's top five already, probably the best defender in the league. Like it's kind of scary. It's just a matter of, the potential that he has. The sky is
Mhm.
literally the limit for them.
Literally.
But man, I've always low key rooted for the Spurs ever since that title, like in the late, I think it was '99 in the shortened season. But for me, I'm
Yeah.
from Houston. Clear Life's here in Houston. I'm a big Rockets fan. They dropped last night to OKC, but I'm excited the season's back. And you have two young teams coming up at the same time, so low key rooting for the Spurs unless it's against the Rockets. And then I'm rooting for
I
the
feel
Rockets
that, man.
personally, but dude, I'm excited that the season's back.
Yeah, same, man. Same. We're
Yeah,
excited to see how it's gonna turn out. I know you guys just got a good few pieces added and everything, and then y'all guys got KD out there. So I
yeah,
mean, shoot.
we'll see.
We'll see, man.
Yes. Can you remind everybody one more time, October 26th, this Sunday, what's happening? How can they watch? And then why should they watch you?
All right, so October 26th, go ahead and catch me over at Fury. We're going to be fighting for the amateur 205-pound championship, and you're not going to want to miss it because it's going to be fireworks the whole fight. So let's get it.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you would like to share?
Stu, just again, shout out to my home gym, House of Jiu Jitsu. You know, everybody out there, all love. Shout out also to Speakeasy Muay Thai, the donation-based program we have over at the gym. Anybody who's trying to learn some Muay Thai from legit teachers, go ahead and come on by. More than welcome to come in. So,
Awesome. Thank you so much for making time today. I appreciate you.
for sure, man. Peace.
This is Guardy with Clear Life Media, Clear Life Combat. Y'all be blessed.